Here you have the two quantities. One is x, another one is y. This x is called independent quantity and y is called dependent quantity. That y value depends on x. X, suppose you take it as a time, and y you take it as a velocity. With respect to time, we can find the velocity. Otherwise, one is time and another one is displacement. So like that quantities are there. Here generally we are taking x-axis as a independent quantity and y-axis as a dependent quantity. That is for our convention. Okay. Observe here, two quantities I am taking, x, y. Let y is equal to x square. Here in fact x square is the one expression, quadratic expression or not? Is it quadratic expression or not? Yes, it is a quadratic expression because x square coefficient is there. Now prepare the table. X is nothing but an input and y is output. So x value, take it 0. Then what is your y value? 0 square 0 only. X value, take it minus 1. What is your y value? Minus 1 whole square is plus 1. Good. And x value, take it minus 3. Then what is your y value? Minus 3 whole square, your value is 9. And again you take a x value, you take it 1. Then your y value is 1. X value 2 you take it, your y value is 4. X value, take it 3. Then your y value is 9. Now observe your ordered pairs. Now you are getting some ordered pairs or points. That points are x comma y. These are the points. What are the points x comma y values? Minus 3 comma 9 is 1 point. Minus 2 comma 4 is 1 point. Minus 1 comma 1 is 1 point. 0 comma 0 is 1 point. 1 comma 1. 2 comma 4. 3 comma 9. These are the points. These points you plot on the graph. Just I'm drawing graph. On x-axis, scale I am taking on x-axis 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the graph indefinitely. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. On y-axis, 2 units shall we take? Yes sir. 2 units you take it. 2, 4, 8, 4, 6, above 8, 10, like that we'll get. Here minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8. So these are the negative y-axis. This is negative y-axis whose values are like this. Now plot these points on the graph. 0 comma 0. See, this is 0 comma 0. And 1 comma 1. See, this is 1. Here this is 1. X coordinate 1. This is 1 comma 1. 2 comma 4. This is 2 comma 4. And this is 3 comma 9. See, this is 9. No? 3 comma, this is 2 comma 4. This is 3 comma 9. Approximately taking. Okay. It is not a exact. You take a graph paper, then definitely you will get exact. Minus 1 comma 1. Minus 1 comma 1 here. Minus 2 comma 4. Minus 2 comma 4 here. Minus 3 comma 9 here. So plot these all points. Join these all points by smooth. You will get a smooth curve. By freehand, join these all points by freehand, you get a one smooth curve. This curve name is y equal to x square. It is nothing but a quadratic expression, and this shape we called as a parabolic shape. So that's why the graph of a quadratic equation is parabola. It is a most important point. So observe in physics, in kinematics, you have the equations of motion, that is s equal to ut plus half at square, v square minus u square equal to 2as, Okay, v equal to u plus at. In that one equation s equal to ut plus half at square, that is a quadratic equation because t square is there, degree 2. So that all figures like that only. A body thrown upwards, a freely falling body, their path comes like this only, like this or like this. Okay, one more you observe, one more I am giving you here. Y equal to minus x square I am giving you. Y equal to minus x square, that is also quadratic expression. When we are giving x values input, you are generating output y values. Here these are the y values and these are the x values. Okay, x is independent variable. We are giving x value, definitely we are getting the your y value, and you plot like that same. Y equal to x square, these all no. So here you observe your x values are same, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. What is your y values, tell me? Here y value got it 9, but here what do you get? Minus symbol is there. So that's why you get it all minus only, no? Minus 9, minus 4, minus 1, 0, minus 1, minus 4, minus 9. Yes or no? What is the difference between these two? Here y value is always positive. Here y values are always negative. So that's why when you draw the graph here, see all y are negatives only, no? Here all y values are positives. That's why graph is open upwards. But here your y values all are negative. Then plot like this same. Your graph comes like this. This is your graph. When x square coefficient, x square is nothing but a. X square coefficient is positive, then your parabola is open upwards. When x square coefficient is negative, then your parabola is open downwards. Okay, 3 points we discussed. The graph of a quadratic expression is parabola. If a is positive, means x square coefficient is positive, then parabola is open upwards. If x square coefficient is negative, means small a is negative, a is less than 0, then your graph is parabola open downwards. These are the points you must remember. One more most important point, this one also. So here x values we are taking, that we called as input. Input is nothing but a x-axis. How many x values we can give it? Indefinitely we are giving x values here. See, input is nothing but a x values. X values can give not only give from up to 3, indefinitely you can give it. And this is also, it is not a finite graph, it is indefinitely expand like that. Okay, so that's why in place of x you can take any value, every value is acceptable. So that input we called as, in our mathematical language, that is the domain. So what is the domain? Any real number you can take it. For this, domain is any real number. Okay, and what is the range? Range is nothing but a output. Output is nothing but a y values. Y is nothing but a graph. So here x value you are taking, that related y value here. Here x value take it, that related y value is here. So observe here, all y values are above the x-axis only, because entire graph is above the x-axis. This entire graph is above the x-axis. That we called as output. That is called output. So here, this is the output. Output always positive. Is graph below the x-axis? No. కింద గ్రాఫ్ లేదు కదా, లేదు అంటే నెగిటివ్ వాల్యూస్ రావు అవుట్పుట్లో. అవుట్పుట్ ఇన్ అవర్ మ్యాథమెటికల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ దట్ యూ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ రేంజ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్. సో దట్ రేంజ్ ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ 0 to infinity, closed 0 to open infinity. When we are taking x value 0, then you got it 0. And when you taking any other values, you are getting positive only. For this expression, domain is all real numbers and range is from closed 0 to infinity. So what is meant by range? The portion of graph covered by the y-axis. Total graph y-axis ని ఎంత పోర్షన్ కవర్ చేసిందో ఆ పోర్షన్ ఏమంటాం? అవుట్పుట్ అంటాం. దాన్నే రేంజ్ అంటాం. Okay, input means all acceptable values of x. How many values can acceptable? Any value can take it. Will get output defined only. అంటే నాట్ యాక్సెప్టబుల్ వాల్యూస్ అసలు ఉంటాయా సార్ అని మీకు డౌట్ రావచ్చు. ఉంటాయి. ఎప్పుడు ఆ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే ఇన్ఫినిటీ వచ్చింది అనుకో, అన్డిఫైన్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, అది నాట్ యాక్సెప్టబుల్లే. బట్ ఎనీ రియల్ నెంబర్ యూ టేక్ ఇట్, 1 crore you take it, y value you got it 1 crore square, finite only, no, real number only, no. So that's why here real domain is all real numbers and range is from 0 to infinity, positive for y equal to x square. Tell me, for y equal to minus x square, what is the domain? Can take all x values. So what is the domain? Domain means x values. What are the acceptable x values? Here x value can take any real value, because any real value take it, y value definitely will get. So domain is all real numbers. What about range? In fact, observe the graph. Entire graph is below the x-axis. Below the x-axis means all are negative values only. It is indefinitely, it moves indefinitely. So that's why here your values are minus infinity to 0 closed. What is the meaning of open interval? Shouldn't take minus infinity. Okay, so from minus infinity to 0, that are the output value. Means output always negative, otherwise 0. So this you have to know it. What is meant by range? Range is nothing but a output. Output is nothing but a output value is nothing but a y values. Means the portion of y యాక్సిస్ కవర్డ్ బై ద గ్రాఫ్. గ్రాఫ్ y యాక్సిస్ని ఎంత పార్ట్ కవర్ చేసిందో ఆ పార్ట్ని ఏమంటాం? రేంజ్ అంటాం. గ్రాఫ్ x యాక్సిస్ని ఎంత కవర్ చేసిందో దాన్ని ఏమంటాం? డొమైన్ అంటాం. గ్రాఫ్ x యాక్సిస్ని ఎంత కవర్ చేసింది, ఇక్కడ వెర్టికల్ లైన్ డ్రా చేయండి. గ్రాఫ్ ఇలా పోయిద్ది, ఇది అలాగా గ్రాఫ్ పోతూ ఉంటుంది. సో దట్స్ వై it covers all y x-axis. So that's why its domain is real numbers and range is minus infinity to 0. And this turning point we called as vertex in it. This turning point we called as a vertex. Here what is the vertex? This is the vertex. The turning point is called vertex. When will you get graph open upwards? X square coefficient is positive, a is positive. When will you get open downwards? X square coefficient is negative.